These cute pretty birds are called tits in English. This one with a bluish head is a blue tit. It seems they love their newfound buffet here in our yard.
Wow, look, there's almost nothing left here.
Wow!
It looks to be very popular. We'll need to add new ones because it's still cold. We have plenty more.
This will be a feast again. It's a constant feast.
Yeah. You envy them, right?
Yes, because it looks so tasty.
I hear them already. Getting ready.
I don't know if that's them, but they are obviously watching us and they are coming.
So we should leave.
This one with a black head is called a great tit. Wikipedia says that they prefer insects and spiders for their diet. Outside the breeding season, they also eat seeds and other vegetable-based foods. The birds are known for their acrobatic skills, as they can hold onto the outermost branches of trees and shrubs and hang upside down when looking for food, and we can see that's definitely true.
We want to get started on pruning our shrubs because we have so many of them and the spring is coming.
It doesn't look like it because it's so cold.
Yeah,
honey.
It's very cold today.
But hopefully it will come someday.
We won't have that many opportunities because we are often not here. So we should get started anyway. And these dog rose shrubs are so big. Like this whole thing grew over 1 year. Like 1.5 meters in 1 year.
It's unbelievable.
But you can see that it's very narrow. So we will cut them probably somewhere at the bottom to let them grow wider. I'll just get started somewhere. They are very thorny, so I have to be careful. That's why I have gloves even. And I'll, for example, cut it somewhere here. We shouldn't be afraid that we will lose so much because you can see how quickly they grow. So in 1 year it will be tall again, but there will be more branches and everything.
Yeah, we need the shrub to be thicker. Now it's very thin, just these long branches, and that's not what we want.
Right.
We need the shrub to branch out.
Ooh.
Is that a word?
Sure, why not?
We need many branches in many directions.
Yeah. But not in this direction, into the garden. So in that direction I will cut them very aggressively.
You have to be an artist, honey, and we'll see how this will turn out.
Terribly, because I'm not an artist. I'm afraid to start on the big ones, but I should at some point.
Yeah, you should. And in various heights,
Yeah.
I would suggest.
So tiny now.
Yeah.
Remember when it was this tall?
We are now at the beginning of March and the weather is terrible. It's very, very cold and very dry at the same time, and there are no precipitation on the horizon for the next 2 weeks, and January and February weren't good either, just a small amount of precipitation, so we are hoping that it will get better, but so far no good.
I think this one is done. It looks much better now, and I expect big gains this year. But it took quite a lot of time, you know, 1 down, 299 to go. So I think we're gonna spend at least several days doing this.
Yeah, but other shrubs don't grow so much as these dog roses.
Yeah, and I have to be careful with them so that I don't get hurt, and with others I can go faster.
Yeah. I need to make sure that we'll carry all of the branches, because in summer we are often barefoot here in our garden, and this was a mistake to put the branches on the ground because they are quite small. So it could be dangerous with the thorns.
Yeah.
So
That will be very painful.
yeah, that would be so. We'll have to put it directly into the wheelbarrow.
Okay.
Okay, my eyes are scanning the ground and I don't see any more branches, so hopefully that's all of them. Oh shit.
Well done.
Oh, no.
Let's try this again.
Oh my god, and so many small ones everywhere.
Yeah.
I have to scan again. It's quite invisible in the grass.
Some of them are green, so
Yeah.
that doesn't help.
Now I'm praying that all of them are here.
Where are you, honey?
I'm here. I'm cutting these wild branches. This is what the tree is doing when it's bored or something. There are these branches and they are coming from this tree. I don't know why it's happening, but it is happening. So I'm cutting them so it looks prettier. It would be nice for the hedge because it's something that can shield you from the neighbors, but there are our shrubs planted here and this could be a problem for them. So at least this year we'll be cutting these ones and then in the future we can let it grow, but for now they need to go.
Yeah. And we did the same last year, so this is all gains from the last season.
Yeah, it grows very fast. And it's also easier when we are picking the plums. This is a plum tree and you want to put a ladder next to the tree. It's easier when there are no like these branches because they are in the way.
Mm-hmm.
There are wild chives here. We are in the city.
As you can see.
So this is our forest in the city and I wanted to come here for these chives because these are the first ones in spring you can eat. So that's interesting. Officially, I think it's some kind of wild garlic, like botanically speaking, but these are totally chives. The taste is less intense than normal chives, but why not use it when it's already here? So we are going to pick it.
Because our chives on the balcony are not growing yet.
Yes, it's too soon. Today is the 10th of March when we are filming this. So it's still quite early and this is very nice because people or we are looking forward to something new in the spring. So it's exciting.
For us, the people.
Yes. And look, I'm already green. This is new piece of clothing I got from Tommy. We don't know the term for this, so tell us in the comments. It's not a hoodie because there is no hoodie, and it's not a t-shirt, and it's not a sweater.
For me, it's a sweater.
For me, this isn't a sweater, so it's something with long sleeves, but I think it's something else. They are very thin, so maybe in a week or so it would be better. But I was so looking forward to this, so we are here now. The weather is very nice, it's very sunny, but it's still so cold. Like the nights and mornings are very frosty and it's not warm during the day either.
But at the same time, nature is waking up. So I will probably go to our country home tomorrow on my own because Peter has to work and it's the weekend, so I should use the time and be productive.
Yeah, so Tommy is going to be very productive at our country house, and I will be very productive here in the city, predicting the sunny weather.
Predict some productive weather for me.
Yeah, it will be a bit windy at the country house, but very sunny. There is a big high over the Eastern Europe, and that's causing the sunny and very dry weather. We would like some precipitation already, but it's not coming, so yeah.
Chives are very rich in vitamin C, right?
Yeah, they are rich in everything, and this is totally the essence of the forest. What say you, honey?
I didn't know that. So they cure cancer as well?
No, I don't know. I just made that up, but I think they are full of everything because it's amazing that they are growing here so soon, and I don't know what I'm talking about.
So that's why they are rich in everything, because it's amazing that they grow here. Okay.
I just realized I haven't tasted it yet to make sure it's the correct thing.
Maybe it's just grass.
No, it's chives. It's impossible to mistake it for grass because like it totally looks like chives and the smell is there as well. You know, it's the stem is circular and nothing is inside.
It's empty.
Empty, hollow, like it should be with chives. By grass, it's totally different. So this is easy, and we don't have to be afraid to mistake it for something else or get poisoned or something. This is totally okay.
If we don't release another video after this, then we died and it was Peter's fault.
You can hear tits singing. It's called tits, right?
Great tit, this one.
Okay, this is great tit. And I think we are done here. We have this much.
It's quite a lot.
That's enough for our dinner. So I am happy with this, and we can slowly go home. We are on a lunch break. Tommy is on a lunch break. I don't work today.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I really enjoy listening to the birds, and I love how much we've learned since we bought the country home, because we didn't know anything about anything. And since we started supporting the birds at our place and installing bird houses and feeding them and everything, we were interested in learning more about them. So we started recognizing some of the voices.
Yeah, it's so cool because we never knew what kind of bird this is, but the sound is so familiar.
It's so typical for the beginning of spring, for March.
Yeah.
And now we know that it's great tit, which is very common here. And we thought they were not present at our country home. But then when we learned that this is them, the sound, then we realized that they are really everywhere.
Yeah, and we hear it everywhere now.
Yeah.
Look how many snowdrops there are here. So pretty. I love it. Spring is totally starting.
Yeah.
It's unstoppable. So I like that. It's so pleasant in the forest because it's quite windy, but in the forest it's never too windy.
Yeah.
So it's very nice, except the people. As we are in the city, there are more people than there would be in a forest at the country house.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We're not used to that. There were like 3 or 4 people passing by.
Yeah. Dog walking.
I wanted to go pick up a package while we are outside to use the opportunity, and it's mostly gardening stuff for our country home because the season is starting.
Yay! So this walk has multiple goals. First forest chives and now a package.
Wow. daffodils. Let's see what's inside. Because I'm sure you're dying to know, guys. Ta-da!
Yay!
More pots. Which means more flowers, hopefully.
Yay! I'm looking forward to flowers. So nothing very exciting, guys.
Sorry. Our lives are not exciting.
Yeah, but our lives are going to be very beautiful because of all the flowers.
Wow, it's empty. I arrived at our country home and I wanted to check in on our bird feeder and it's completely empty. I didn't expect that. It looks like the place became really popular, which is great. I will have to refill some tallow balls and I will watch our little birds feed again. When we put the feeder here at first, it looked like the birds were not interested because we couldn't see any and the balls were still intact. But it took the birds a couple of weeks to find it, I guess. And now it looks like they can't get enough. Okay, that's better. This should last at least for a few days. The nights have been very cold. We have some of the coldest nights of the year now, in March. You can see that the water for birds is completely frozen over. So I don't know what they are doing now in winter. And our snowdrops look quite sad. Looks like they are tired of the cold. But I think they should survive. They should be used to cold. More flowers are trying to show though, so you can't stop spring. Tulips are also starting to show, but there are only small gains compared to last week when we were here, because it's been so cold. But it's still nice to see because you know that you have a lot of things to look forward to.
And while Tommy was enjoying these little flowers, I was at work in the city. It seems there is at least a little bit of rain predicted for next week, finally. But for now...
It's windy today, as every day in March apparently, but it's sunny. And today I want to plant onions. I think it should be perfect time for them in March. They like cold, so let's do it. I have a dedicated spot for them here, where we planted garlic last November. But the problem is that the garlic is only starting to show very slowly. So I have to be careful, because I don't remember where the garlic ends and where the onions should start. So wish me luck. Here's the last tiny garlic I could find. I'm not sure if you can see it because it's really tiny. But I think I'm gonna take it from here and continue this way. The soil is very dry, so I'll need to make sure that I water it properly afterwards.
I would like to enjoy the sunny weather too, even though it's cold. So here I am on a break, but still working of course, watching the blue sky from time to time. Very exciting. The onion planting is going quite well. Tommy is being very productive, as always.
I had to to bring water from the house because our pump is not yet connected. But I think we'll have to connect it soon because it's been really dry and it hasn't rained properly for like a month or so. Since it's slowly getting warmer, I thought I should put our ladybug house back outside. I'm not sure when exactly insects are waking up from hibernation, but I assume it won't be long now. I actually saw the first fly today, so I guess it's starting. And we're ready.
And I'm home, preparing my dinner. This is Sunday already, but I had spaghetti also on Saturday. I love spaghetti, although it's not a very creative meal. It's not fun cooking just for myself. These are sprouts of azuki beans. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. They are supposed to be quite healthy. As you can see, I was quite looking forward to food, of course. Yummy! And it's finally time for Tommy's return. I can't wait. Here he is, my little honeybee. Reunited at last. Don't forget to give us a like and see you guys next time.